Hi, my name is Kelsey Gilbert, and I am from Bremerton, Washington. Bremerton is just a ferry ride away from Seattle, across the Puget Sound. I live in Bremerton with my husband, Robert, and our 3 dogs, and our cat. I currently work in the veterinary field. I've worked in the veterinary field for the last 12 years. I found that COVID had really changed the field of the veterinary industry, and I decided that I wanted to go back to school for something that I've always had an interest in, and that is forensics, and then mixing that with psychology aspect, and then criminology and criminal justice. Thus, here I am at ASU. This is going to be my 4th semester at ASU. I am a double major. I grew up here in the Pacific Northwest, so living in the Pacific Northwest, we've always had that true crime, serial killer kind of vibe around. I grew up before the Green River Killer was caught, and we had that going on in the daily news. And then I also had the tail end of Ted Bundy. So those things, and reading a lot of Anne Rule books and John Douglas, it had really piqued my interest in the field of criminal justice, criminology, forensics, psychology, all into one. I want to go in that field because I want to see and know what makes people tick, why people do the things they do, what in their past leading up to the present crimes, offenses, do they do these things. My career goals, an ultimate goal, would be to work alongside the FBI. That'd be amazing. However, toning it down a little bit on the goals here, I would love to work with juvenile offenders. I find their process in the criminal justice field and just how everything just kind of molds and affects them throughout their path as an offender very interesting. I would like to work with them and help rehabilitate and help get them on a right path. I also am very interested in victim advocacy. We all know Jeffrey Dahmer, we all know Ed Kemper, we all know Eileen Wuornos, we all, etc. The list goes on of serial killers, but we don't know the victims. We don't know that their families suffer day-to-day grief, stress, just that anxiety, and helping them along that process. Would it be in the courts, outside? Victim advocacy would be a very big interest to me. Lastly, my interests. I like to read. I like to listen to records. I love watching documentaries. I am talking to you from my spare bedroom, which is where I do most of my schoolwork. And it is decorated in a very interesting way. Very creepy, spooky, spoopy, if you would call it. And then I have my Disney collection on the other side of my Disney ears. And that's about it. I look forward to this class, and I look forward to working with everybody, and I'm just excited for the quarter.